Hey guys, this is John with the Bounce House Hustle. Today we're going to be going over our standard operating procedure for our sports combo from Hula Blue. We're with Air Amazing Party Rentals. This is what we use for all our employees. If you notice, I do all these videos as a solo role. We started out uh, as a two-person crew, just Nikki and I. She ran the phones, I was in the field. So we did everything solo. So I like to show you how you can do it solo. Make sure you know that it can happen. You know that you can get it done. We're going to start. I pulled the stakes a minute ago. We're going to start by turning off the blower. We have two zippers on this, so after that, we're going to get those both opened up and let this thing start airing out. Right, turn the blower off. Open up the blower tube. We're going to walk around to this side and get the zipper open. Hold it open for a minute. You'll feel all that air rushing out on you. We're going to come to the slide now. Get the last zipper. This is what they call a East Coast combo, because of the style where the slide comes out. This was actually our first East Coast combo that we purchased. One of the nice features of Hula Blue is they have the clips for the mats. We're in Ohio, where impact mats are mandatory. You should always use them for the added safety of the entrances and exits. But Ohio does have them mandatory, so we always make sure we have them on. Now, just like with everything, you want to kind of get everything to the middle. One thing I did notice with this unit is the balls up top and the trophies in front hold a lot of air. So I kind of squish those down by hand. I make a ball so they're not as likely to go back up. We got most of that air out. We'll come back to that later just to get the rest of it out. You always want to be careful with the decorations that you see at the top of the units. They're definitely a thinner vinyl. You see that baseball trying to fill up on me. It was a little bit wet this morning, but it dried out this afternoon, so I am walking on here with my shoes. The ground around it's fairly dry, so I feel confident that we're not going to mess the unit up. We'll finish up with this entrance here. And just like with all units, we want to start working towards our square. So we're going to fold this in. Kneel down on it, push down, get as much of that air out as you can, and just start working on getting a nice line right here. This is going to be where our square, in the front of our square right here. Now grab this tether here at the front slide, bring it all the way back. And you guessed it, we're going to pull it right up to here and keep that nice line that we started. So now what we're looking at, we pretty much have a 15 by 15 bounce house with a little bit of extra room from the slide being turned over. So we're not going to do a quarter fold on this, but we're going to tri-fold it. We're going to grab this end, pull it right over. We got a little bit of bulk in this area. We just want to smash it down, get it as flat as we can. Then we'll pull this side over. And as you can see, we went from a square with the slide to a square, and now we're at the perfect rectangle that we're looking for. We're going to flip this back end up. We are going to put our jump off lashing straps, label side down, kind of run those out. We're going to pick up this front, kind of tuck it in, fold it over. This one, because of that slide, is going to roll pretty quick. We have our blower tube exposed still, getting all that last air out. Roll it back a little bit. Do a final tuck of the blower tube. Make sure everything's looking good over here. Don't let it roll away on you. Tighten up the lashing strap. Tuck the extra in. And if you remember the way that we folded it, this side here is going to be all the bottom of the unit. We always like to transport on this side. So we're going to pop it up. Perfect height for a East Coast combo. And that's how you do the sports combo from Hula Boo. Don't forget to like and subscribe.